Hello. I pray that you guys are doing well. Today we're gonna be detangling and shampooing my daughter's hair and showing you mommies a really cool and simple technique on how to detangle your child's matted hair. So we're gonna be turning this into this. Enjoy. We got this, moms. Let's do it. So I'm going to be showing you some products that I'm going to use. Just some water, pre-poo. I'm using a Cantu detangling pre-poo that I just purchased. I'm trying it for the first time. And then a Denman brush, and of course some fresh aloe vera. Okay, we're going to start by just saturating your child's hair. It doesn't have to be drenched, but, you know, get it pretty saturated. That way when you do apply any product or when you apply the aloe vera, it gives it a really good slip. And let me just add two disclaimers. One, my daughter is very tender scalp, and the older she gets, the better she does. So she's being a really big girl right now. And please disregard my facial expressions. I always look confused or something when I'm doing hair. I mean no harm at all. I'm enjoying it. And I promise I'm going to invest in one of those Mr. Water bottles, because looking back at this video, that water was everywhere. My poor baby was just like, come on now. Mom, you are really wetting me up here. But it got the job done. Okay, so once you have put whatever product that you're going to be putting on your child's hair to help detangle, you're going to go ahead and section the hair. I usually like sectioning in 4 sections, but you'll see later that I will break those sections down to even smaller sections. I'm just adding a little bit more water here before I move on to the next step, because her hair started to get dry already. And I'm moving that too because we're about to work. I need that headrest gone. But yes, add more water if you need to. Just make sure your child's hair stays saturated. Okay, so now it is time to apply the aloe gel. And I am just going ahead and putting the gel on her hair directly from the plant without any other prep. There are other ways to do this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way. You just want to keep poking holes, as you see I'm doing, to make more of the gel come out. So you just keep poking the holes, putting the gel on the hair. I like to cover, you know, really all of the hair with the gel. And I also like to make sure that I'm covering her scalp with the gel as well. Okay, so those pieces that you see, she hates when they fall out. Those pieces that you see falling from the plant, the little chunks, that's kind of when you know that that piece is done. There's, you know, really no more gel left in that piece. And two, that's kind of the only downfall to using this technique. You will have those little chunks of aloe that, you know, gets caught in the hair. But when you shampoo the hair, it'll come right out. You always want to try and finger detangle before you actually place a comb or brush in your child's hair. It just makes the process easier, and then it's just less stress on the hair. You don't, especially if you're going to detangle your child's hair and then shampoo it and then style it, you don't want their scalp to be too sore or sore at all. So, you know, just a less stress on the hair, and it's really good because you won't, it'll lessen the chances of you damaging your child's hair in the detangling process. So if you can, just go ahead and try to finger detangle first. And just a reminder, you're finger detangling after you have placed the aloe vera on the hair, not while it's dry. Remember to always start detangling from the bottom and work your way up. just so that way you're not causing any damage to your child's hair. And then remember when I said that I usually split those sections into smaller sections like I just did, you only want to detangle a section in a size that you can control. So only detangle what you can control. Only detangle the amount of hair that you can hold and you have a good control over. Because if you have a big piece of hair in your hand and you're trying to brush it, it's going to hurt your hands and it's going to hurt your child's head. So only work with a section of hair that you can control.
Nobody used to cry.
The expression 200 plus 70 plus 3 has the same value as the number 273.
You did good, girl.
The expression 300 plus 10 plus 4 has the same value as the number 314.
Ooh.
What
Sit up
number do
so they can
these
see
blocks
how
follow?
After detangling each section, just go ahead and twist it so it's out of the way and it doesn't get tangled again during the process. Her hair was definitely pretty much dried on this clip because we needed a break after that process. Rinsing is such an important part of the shampooing process. You want to make sure that you're rinsing the hair really well before you apply any shampoo. So take your time and make sure that your child's hair is rinsed properly. And then you just go ahead and shampoo. I'm sorry, I don't know if I told you guys, but it is definitely okay to leave those twists in during the shampooing process, because again, it just gives you more control over the hair. And I just find it a lot easier. But then too, you're just gonna have to make sure that you rinse really well.
Nothing. Just looking at it. It's shiny because of the light.
Rinse until that water is clear. It is so important that you do not leave any shampoo, any product left behind. sure to have one of these to stop a lot of the hair from going down the drain. All right, as you can see, her hair is clean. And we only have one twist that started to unravel while shampooing. Her scalp looks good and clean. Yeah, so I like to, I feel like, turn it down for me, baby. I feel like just, you know, shampooing the hair while it's still in the twist just gives you more control over the hair, so it's not so overwhelming, especially if you or your child has a lot of hair. Now, it doesn't have to be this many sections. Of course, you can just do 4 to 6 sections is, you know, is okay. Just make sure, like you saw me do, just make sure you rinse the hair really, really well. Shampoo each section, but rinsing is gonna be like the most important part. You're gonna have to rinse the hair really good before shampooing and after. So I just took that one down, and you can see that her hair is still detangled. It's still detangled and it's nice and clean, feels moisturized. So now we can move on to our styling process. We're gonna do that off camera. She wants some single braids with some pink hair added in. So we might do a small clip of the process of getting her braids, and then we'll insert some pictures after. Yay, we have fresh detangled hair, and now you guys are free to style your child's hair however you want. We did go ahead and clip her ends off camera, and then she was able to get the knotless braids that she wanted, and she got a splash of pink like she wanted as well. We didn't take any pictures of the finishing products, sorry, but thank you guys for sticking around, and I really pray that this helped you. Have a good one. Bye.